Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your March 2026 general reading. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes and your comments. Please do keep them coming. They're essential for me and my channel, so please do help me by supporting my channel in small ways, any way that you can. Even if it's just by pressing that thumbs up button now, I'd really appreciate it, guys. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Alright, taking a look at your energy, it's very mysterious in March. We do have these two cards, and the first one speaks of dreams, the dream state. Dreams. Well, you know, many of you may be denying your dreams at the moment. Some of you may be having some sleep disturbances, or maybe wondering why your sleep is being disturbed at the moment. There is an energy here of something that is not meant to be known. I'm wondering if it's going to come out in this reading. I hope that it is, but of course we'll see as I pull out the tarot cards. But dream speaks of having vivid dreams. Now this could be in your waking state or in your dreaming state. Vivid dreams, messages coming out in your dreams. For some of you, you're receiving messages from your subconscious about something that you are dreaming of, and something that can be taught by focusing on that which you dream at the moment, whether that's in your waking state or in your sleeping state. And we also have this High Priestess of Spirit. That's a very mysterious energy, and we'll see where all of this is going, guys. Let's cut these cards. And let's focus in on, we'll quickly talk about the recent past, then we'll move on to your current energies in March. We'll take a look at the near future in March. Now this is mid to late March 2026. Also take a look at your advice or your best path to follow. What may be happening around you that could be helping or hindering. Your hopes and dreams at this moment. What is the outcome for you in March? What could be hidden from you at present, Sagittarius, and the overall energy. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Cups. So there is a connection to spirit here, a connection to ancestors. There's knowledge coming from the past. I do get a strong ancestral energy around you at this time. Sagittarius, right in the middle. We do have the Hierophant, but the Hierophant is in the reverse. I want to get your spirit animal for this month, guys. Let's take a look. Please show me Sagittarius' spirit animal for March 2026. The Tiger. Oh, yeah, I am the Tiger. Choosing to be unstoppable. Hell yeah. My passion is my power. I am bold, I am brave, and mighty forces come to my aid. Some of you could be drawing in someone very powerful, a powerful ally. It could be a lover, of course, but it doesn't have to be. I get powerful synchronicities. Some of you may be connected in the dreaming state. I'm also getting that energy here. But when it comes to this energy of the Hierophant coming up in the reverse, you could be, when it comes to how you were brought up, you may have grown up in very different kinds of places, different religions, different ideas, different values. But you know, I don't feel that matters. Not when Tiger Fire comes up. So, although there may have been differences, disturbances between the two of you, there is this undeniable connection, this Tiger Fire. Okay. Now, in the past, we do have the Ace of Wands. Okay. So, for you, Sagittarius, there is a very strong creative energy around you. A will, a want, a determination to succeed in life. You know, when it comes to your dreams, you have believed. You have believed in yourself, Sagittarius. Against all odds is what I'm getting from Spirit. feeling against all odds. Oh gosh, yeah. Let's see. I'm going to get a card from the Crystal Oracle on the Hierophant in reverse. Appetite. Now, this is Apatite, the stone, and I'll show you how that's spelled there, guys. Apatite. But what I immediately got in my brain here with that Ace of Wands was an appetite, determination, an appetite for what it is that you're craving. Ooh, what it is that you desire. Now, appetite itself is a card or a gemstone, I should say, which symbolizes acceptance, and this is about a consciousness and an awareness of what is no longer useful in your life. This is about clearing away confusion. This is accepting the truth about yourself, about other people, about your situation. Of course, when we talk about ourselves, we're not all good, and also we're also not good, not all bad. Let me spit that out. Yeah. So recognize your good points and your not so great points without focusing on judging those things. You just are. That's who you are, and you're just like everybody else. We all have credits, we also have deficits. We have pros and we have cons. And Sagittarius, I think that you're one of the signs here that isn't afraid to admit that. There are some signs out there that just refuse to acknowledge that they have any bad points whatsoever, and I think we all know about that, don't we, Sag? If you have your your sign that's like that, drop them in the box below, guys. Call them out. Yeah, move away from a sense of with this High Priestess of Spirit, there's an otherworldly kind of Stevie Nicks vibe. I'd say move away from a sense of aloofness, because people may not understand your connection with spirit at this time. So for some of you are keeping that connection, obviously, but you may be someone who is downplaying it at this time, because it may cause a disconnect, something that you don't want. With people who are of different faiths, religions, they may look at you with the side eye. They shouldn't, but again, there are some signs that are very judgmental. You're not one of those, but yeah, I think that for you, it's an understanding of other people and why they're like that, and kind of keeping your opinions to yourself. Yes, when it comes to your viewpoints around your faith, your spirit, your religion, whatever it may be. So moving away from an aloofness or feeling alienated, like a social alienation, but still remaining true to yourself. Yeah. Now, you have much to offer by way of service. So some of you could be tarot readers yourself, or you could be someone who is a guide, a counselor, a doctor, anyone who works in social services, anything like that, Sagittarius. An advocate for those less fortunate, I'm getting for some of my Sagittarians out there. Yeah, so your services are for the highest good of all, but it lies outside of tradition. For many of you, you have untraditional beliefs. So when it comes to other people, I think that you have to recognize where some people are just not for you, Sag. We do have the Seven of Cups in reverse. This feels like bringing your dreams into reality. So that which you have created in your mind, you've dreamed about, this is about bringing that idea into the physical realm. There's inspiration here with that Ace of Wands. And with this Seven of Cups in reverse, it's about recognizing what's real in your world and restructuring your life, your reality, bringing forth that which you've created, your dreams. Oh wow, I'm loving this, guys. This is beautiful. Things are improving. Yes, they are. I think that you've gone through a lot of learning opportunities, and for a lot of my Sagittarians, there is a very strong connection with vibing high at the moment. Vibing very high. This spirit here, the High Priestess of Spirit, is Nyx, goddess of night. In the near future, we do have, oh wow, Temperance coming in here. Balance, that's your card. Yeah, for some of you, you are coming into alignment with spirit, with creation. So whatever it is that you've been working hard to create, to bring into reality, I do feel that spirit is coming in with the missing part here. You have chosen to be unstoppable with that Ace of Wands. There's a lot of passion, there's a lot of power here, there's bravery, courage. Your best path to follow is the Five of Swords. Wow, you're not being defeated. You have the spirit of angel wings underneath you. Wow. Mighty forces coming to your aid. That's what I'm seeing here in this picture. You'll see that there is a woman with these arrows. And I feel that that's you coming to the aid of others. But by doing that, I feel that you're raising the vibration of people around you. Yeah, you are a helper. You're a spiritual helper. And for a lot of you, you are showing people that they can rise above their circumstances, rising above whatever problems that they're facing. Yeah, this is spirit wanting you to lead by example, by showing others how to be bold, how to be brave. Yeah, and I feel that the energy goes both ways with this Balance card and mighty forces coming to your aid. So by you helping others in the spirit of light, in untraditional ways, unconventional ways, showing them how to think outside the box, how to do things differently, how to raise their vibration, how to step away from limitations, self-restrictions or circumstances that are restrictive around them. By you doing that and leading by example, I feel that you're also being helped. Around you, we do have the Three of Swords in reverse. There's hope and healing here with this Three of Swords. There's a very strong element coming out with this Appetite card. It's connected to the sign of your opposite sign, actually, of Gemini. So there are polarities here being brought together. Polarities, polar opposites, but it's something that together works, creates fire, creates passion, creates something that explodes and moves forward. We do have the Asters here. Elegance and patience. Wow. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Yeah. Don't worry, Sagittarius, things are working out as they should be. There is a question of things that you're not seeing at this time or you're not meant to know, but things are, by you choosing to be unstoppable, by you having passion, boldness, by you bringing dreams into reality, by you making a conscious choice here to not be defeated in life, by you keeping your head held high and having that P word, that patience, things are going to work out as they're meant to. And your fear, of course, is the Five of Cups. Of course, Sagittarius. Let's see. What you should let go of or surrender right now with this Five of Cups energy is surrender your need to always be right. Well, Yeah, I also get an energy here of surrendering anyone around you who feels like they're always right. You sometimes you just have to let go of people that there's just no talking to. That you can't change people's minds when they have very limited scope. For some of you, you've been dealing with someone who has perhaps I want to say it's not a developmental issue. It's more a question of something that may have eroded over time. I'm not sure what that means. It could be someone that you're dealing with who is older than you, or it could be someone around you who has perhaps there may have been a drinking problem or some drugs involved, but there's some kind of limitation around thought processes, and they may not be capable of reaching your level of understanding, Sagittarius. So, for you do have to let that go. For a lot of you're having to close your circle somewhat, because there may be people that you're ready to move on from, level up from, that can't go where you're going, Sagittarius. And sometimes you just have to let people be right, even if you know that they're wrong. It doesn't sound like you, Sag, to be honest. You are someone who believes in truth and being very direct, but sometimes, especially if you know they're not capable of understanding, you just kind of have to maintain the harmony, elegance and patience. Don't get aggressive or angry with someone around you. It could even be like a child or someone that just isn't, or is very childlike, someone who cannot understand. I'm getting that for about 20-25% of my Sagittarians out there. Okay, you've got to just let that go and surrender to complete healing. Yeah, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe with that Three of Swords in reverse, that is supporting your whole health, your physical, emotional and spiritual healing here, Sagittarius. Now the outcome for you is the Queen of Cups. Beautiful energy. That's you. That's you understanding your own spirit with that High Priestess energy there. Dreams. Right now there's a very watery element around you, Sagittarius, and for some of you, you don't even have a lot of water in your chart. But right now you're feeling very emotional. There is a rawness, a sensitivity around you that is something that is not something that is a comfortable place for you, because normally you're at this tiger fire. But I think you have to balance that tiger fire with your watery element here, and there you'll find balance. By doing things that you feel connected to by the heart, doing things that you love to do, doing work that you love to do, being around people that you love to be around, you'll find your happiness. You'll find spiritual healing. You'll find your motivation. You'll find peace with this Six of Cups. And what's hidden here is the Ten of Swords. I want to get a clarifier on that Ten of Swords, so let's take a look. We put that Six of Cups there. Please clarify what's hidden here. Something that you're not meant to know with this Ten of Swords. Okay. We do have a King of Coins here. And I do get a divine counterpart energy around this person. They could be an earth sign, but I don't want you to get too caught up in the sign there. Really, I'm getting more of an essence of the Six of Cups and this tiger fire. I'm getting a couple of different messages around that. Yeah, the Five of Wands. There seems to be someone around you that is going through some trying times. This is something that you're unaware of at the moment. I feel it's someone from your past. It could be a past life soulmate, or it could be an ex of yours. But I do feel that this is someone who is really going through some major challenge. They seem to be fighting two people at this point. A male and a female. When this person comes to you, and I feel that they will, you have to give this person the benefit of the doubt. Be yielding, not rigid in your judgments. It may be something that this person has done, that there may be a confession or an admission of some kind. You may be called upon to help solve a conflict for this person. Or for some of you, you could be the one that's in conflict with this individual. So, take it as it resonates. I'm getting a two-sided coin energy around that. So probably 50-50 for my subscribers. In any event, I feel that it won't help to judge or be judgmental with this person. It's not saying, give this person a free pass. But I would say a gentle approach is best, especially if you do want to resolve your conflict with this person and improve the relationship. Sagittarius, it's going to do no good to throw up whatever this person has done in the past. Serve no purpose whatsoever, guys. Because with this Three of Swords in reverse, some of you could have an opportunity to heal with someone that perhaps you've been dreaming about. Whoever this person is. For some of you, it could be an ex, but again, it won't be for all of you. But with that Queen of Cups, I feel like this works out really well for you guys. Let's see. I'm going to get some more messages for Sagittarius. Please show me Sagittarius's energy. Spirit, this Queen of Cups as the outcome for Sagittarius. She who regrets. Yeah. Regretting any kind of battles, bitterness, anything here where you felt like you got some sort of false victory in the past. With that Five of Cups, there is regret over the past. There is éclat here. She who regrets. Now, with this one, guys, there is a sense of victory here, but it feels somewhat embittered, which could be regretted in the long run. So anything here where you have some sort of beef, or you're having some sort of long-standing argument, or some sort of blow-up with someone around you, or someone could have done that to you, there's regret here, guys. It's something that's regretted in the long run. Now, Sagittarius, you know how to go to battle. You know how to win a war. You tend not to run from a fight. You'll see here that the ground that this lady is standing on is littered with the skulls of past victories. But she stands solitary on this battlefield. Yeah, she stands solitary in the victory. So maybe the battle had to be waged, maybe it didn't. But some of the wounds here that were inflicted were to herself. So the message of this card really is to use caution when it comes to arguments. We all have disagreements, but it's how we resolve those moments that define our future, how we move ahead with a spirit of healing. So not using angry words as weapons, calling a truce, considering your speech carefully before you launch those arrows of yours, Sagittarius. Is it the right thing to do? Can you find another way to resolve confrontation that doesn't involve harsh words? So before you send out any kind of hostile energy, consider regret. What is the best outcome for all involved? Will you have regrets if the conflict ends bitterly, and who will be harmed if this matter is not settled amicably? So yeah, I feel like there's no good, if you want healing and to find this sense of peace and harmony and make your dreams come true here, you're going to have to kind of maybe give this person the victory. I mean, you're probably not going to want to hear that, but it's up to you guys, because I feel that if it's not letting anyone walk over you, no, it's just a sense of recognizing where perhaps standing your ground and fighting the battles have gotten you to a point where you're unhappy with your life, with your circumstances, and it's time to put down that sword of battle and instead yield. The victory is in the yielding here, allowing others to feel at least like they've won. That's what's going to give you this victory. Yeah, you know, there's victory anyway, but it tells me that for you've spent so many years fighting battles. You've won those battles, but in the end it's left you solitary. But if you want to have someone around you, if you want to have a partner, if you want this soulmate to come in, you're going to have to kind of let this other person yield to this person. Let them help you. For some of you, you've been fighting a lone battle, and this person's going to come in and let you kind of take the back seat here while they lead the way and help you out in some way. Take it as it resonates, guys. I'm going to get two more cards for you guys. I'm going to get one from the Ganesha deck for Sagittarius, please. Sustenance. What you need right now. Okay, well, with this energy of sustenance, and this is card number 7, so it is a bit of a crossroads here for you guys, and it's about bringing in what you need. This card of sustenance talks about there being more than enough to support and nourish your desires. Ganesha encourages you to appreciate blessings, treats, gifts. To accept that this gift, you're going to have to kind of acknowledge that someone else was right. And, you know, pride is not, should not be something that gets in the way. To be prideful is to be foolish in this case. So Ganesha encourages you to appreciate blessings, treats, gifts, friendships, any love that surrounds you right now that could nourish your soul. Experiencing life through learning, through growth, through change. Anything here that stops you from creating, experiencing, and growing will be detrimental to you now. Only you, of course, can truly know what your soul desires. So find ways to understand, do something about what it is that your soul needs at this time for sustenance. Listening to your inner dreams. There's those dreams again. Your hopes, your wishes, your desires. And at times it may mean doing things that are a little bit different for you. Doing things that instead, things that you normally would do, is to go raging, fighting this soul battle. For some of you here, it's doing things in a different way. Still fighting the battles, Sagittarius, but perhaps needing to yield a little. You know, there's something about elegance and patience here. By not being the bitter one, by not being the one that jumps in to create disturbance, battles, by being someone here who holds himself higher than a battle. Yeah? There's something there to be gained. You'll be gifted, you'll receive your abundance by being in this more high vibrational energy. Yeah? You're still unstoppable. You still have all of this passion. You're still bold. You're still brave. But this other force comes in to help you, you know. Whereas you've been fighting this lone battle, there is something else coming in here for you, Sagittarius. It's going to help you. But it's not by you fighting it. You know, don't fight the something that's meant to help you out of pride or ego. Sagittarius, one more card for you guys, and I'll leave it there. For Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Reaching your destination. Oh, love that for you. And being in the flow, yeah. That's that patient energy of the asters. I do get some of you, your destination here is something that, I'm thinking of the asters, like some of you are unaware, but if you look them up, they were an old family from the United States that were very wealthy. They were very, classy. I think even one of them might have been on the Titanic. I don't think he survived, but that's, it could have been something there that I'm picking up here. For some of you, you're meant to have this abundance in your life, elegance. There's a sense of regal energy that I'm picking up here. Wow, Sagittarius, I'm loving this energy for you guys. I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. Allow your light to shine brightly. Everything is smooth sailing. If you just keep going and yield to the energy. Don't fight it. Yield it. Yield to the energy. Whew, Sag, thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like a personal reading, you can reach out to me. My links are down below, or you can just Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot, on Etsy, ETSY. And please don't forget to press that thumbs up button before you go. You know all the things you need to do, guys. Really does help out my channel, and it helps me know if you're enjoying the readings. Drop me a comment down below if anything has resonated with you here today. If it hasn't and this is not your reading, feel free to check out your other sign placements here on the channel. Thank you so much, guys. Take care and bye for now.